Yep.
Totally, very cool video.
Years, but fuck it.
Hey guys, tell us about that video. What was going on there? Boy named Suicide. Give me some insight here.
We did that in like one day. We just slapped it together. That was like something we did on a 4-track, so the audio, it came out pretty good considering, but we really wanted to bring something better up here. But it's alright.
No, I like what you guys did. It's low budget, but I respect that, and it was badass. What matters to me is good content, a lot of attitude and fun shots, and energy. And you guys have a lot of energy, and you're not boring live or in videos, so.
Thank you. Try.
That's what matters, totally. So, you guys won the battle of the band. Everybody got their beer? Everybody got their Wix beer?
Oh yeah.
It's good.
Sorry everyone, we have to get our beer.
Mine's
Hey,
#1.
priorities, guys, priorities. We love our Wix beer over here.
Wix is awesome.
Absolutely. So, out to lunch. You guys won the battle of the bands. How do you feel about the whole experience?
Pretty fucking stoked.
Very unexpected. We did not plan to win. The first time I heard about it is we were watching our friends' band Trash Bag Villains. I got the shirt on.
They probably should have won.
And I want to thank those guys because they voted for us, we voted for them, and they're really good friends of ours, and they're a kick-ass band. So we're just kind of like stoked, you know. We didn't expect it.
Absolutely.
We never won anything, so straight up, that's awesome. Thank you guys. Yeah. Really. Yeah. Thank you, like Wix, Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. You guys were awesome. Thank you.
Speaking of Gilligan's Barbecue Islands, they're the ones who put up this $200 cash that I have here in my hands.
All right. Oh.
I love Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. Call them today for a free quote. They are really badass. Turn your yard into a haven of outdoor entertainment. Absolutely. Give them a call, guys. They're the ones that support local bands downtown, Riverside, in the IE, in Southern California in general. They support all kinds of local stuff, and they put up this $200 cash. Thank you, Gilligan's Barbecue Islands. Out to lunch. You guys deserve it. I don't know who wants to put this in their pocket.
Grab that.
You guys can dig this up, but that is for you. Absolutely.
Going right towards our next recording.
Probably buy some more Wix Brewing, Wix Brew, and yeah.
Hey, this Wix Brewing, will they put up a stripper pole in the backyard?
That's a question for the, I just drink the beer. I'm not in charge of all that stuff. I'm in charge of drinking
not Wix, Gilligan's.
Yeah, no, he's talking about
Gilligan's, yeah, not Wix.
Wix.
They might do it too, though.
I drink Wix at Gilligan's too, so.
Yeah.
Again, I just drink beer.
So you get Gilligan's to set up the tight backyard, you know, and then we have all the Wix Brew, and we're set.
Absolutely, I like your ideas, Okay, so, I got some questions for you guys. I know AJ's probably got some questions, but my question is, how did Out to Lunch start? How did all this happen? How did the songs, who wanted to write songs? Why did this come about?
I was in a band called Fucked for Life, FFL, for a long time, and my buddy, who wasn't really my buddy at the time, Cody, he was in a band called Starful Ashley. He came in later, but before that, I met Dustin, which is the drummer behind me, through Raymond, who was my friend, he plays bass, and I started going to Dustin's house, just jamming all the time, and then from there, we started just, hey, let's get a band going, you know, and he had a studio, he has a sick-ass studio set up, so from there, we started jamming, then Cody got in the picture, because Raymond brought him along, and we started jamming. I used to play guitar and sing, and then eventually, my brother, he plays guitar too, and he moved down where we live, so...
I see the resemblance.
Yeah, so he got in the band, and he plays guitar, and now I don't have to worry about that shit, and I could just focus on the singing, which I don't know how to sing anyway, but...
I like your singing, a lot of attitude. I think people are digging it, man.
You know, I just trying to keep it as real as possible. It has meaning. I think the lyrics mean a lot, and that's why when we come out with our CD, which is coming out soon, we're going back to the studio to record another 6 songs, and then we're going to sum up our CD, and then we're going to put it out with the lyrics and pictures and all that good stuff. So
badass. I've been hearing about people been buzzed around, people talking about finishing up a first album here.
Yeah, we already laid down we got 6 songs already, and then we're gonna go in and throw down another 8.
Oh yeah,
it's gonna come out. It's gonna be tight. People are gonna like it. I'm sure. Yeah, at Lunchbox Studios, my friend David is awesome. You guys need a recording if you're out there in the Menifee area. you would never expect this place to be so great, but my friend David Franklin is awesome, trust me.
Wow, Lunchbox Studios. No, that's interesting. I didn't know you were saying
Yeah,
Beatles.
out to
Yeah,
lunch.
Yeah, the coincidence of that is pretty sick.
But the guy
Nice.
definitely has his stuff down.
A lot of badass stuff coming out. I've said it before, AJ, many a times. A lot of badass stuff coming out of the desert
I know.
areas these
I'm
days.
impressed.
I am too.
I like
I'm
the
so super
representation
stoked on
of
it.
trash bag villains.
Oh, trash bags.
Grant
Grant
Scoble.
Scoble.
Grand Scoble,
That's
trash
kick-ass.
bags.
Yeah.
So I've got
You
a.
guys, that whole group out there is really tight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We play with Grant Scoble.
Jam with them guys all the time. All those bands are sick, dude.
Those guys are awesome, man.
You got, you know, you link together and then you help each other, you know.
I don't think we would actually we wouldn't be here right now talking to you guys if it wasn't for Trash Bag and Grand
Yeah.
Scoble, we would not be here right now talking to you guys. So you know what? Big props to our friends at Trash Bag and Grand Scoble. If you don't know who they are, go on there. They're on Reverb Nation, Facebook. Go on wherever you need to do, but check them out because those guys are awesome.
Absolutely, I have to throw in there. I got to squeeze in there. Trash Bag Villains came in very close with the Battle of the Bands. Excellent set. I loved it. I think AJ and Ronnie really liked it. So got fun interviews. So yeah,
You guys
Trash Bag
can have-
Villains. Shout out. You guys are badasses.
Some good shows at the Anchor.
Oh,
We want to play
yeah.
it again.
Yeah, that's what we're looking forward to,
Yeah.
playing at the Anchor.
Yeah.
You really, that place is big, dude, so you gotta set it up. You really wanna make sure, you have a good, you know.
Good crowd.
Yeah, you wanna have a good crowd.
You need a
for that
month and a half in
business, so,
advance, you know.
Yeah.
Get a lot of people there.
Absolutely. All right, so I have like about a million questions to ask you guys, but I'll let AJ.
Shoot.
AJ's
Well,
turn.
that was one I'm gonna ask about. the Anchor.
Right. But you know, I can say something, the difference between us and a lot of bands out these days, you know, the younger kids and whatever, is we still have that, you know, we don't just, we're not all about ourselves, you know, we don't think we're that great, you know, we're not real positive.
We don't.
You know,
We're not that great.
We're just like some old dudes trying to keep it going, and we got some good talent, and we put it together, and it's, trust me, it's a lot of work, especially when you get this age and you have kids and everything, and it's, you know, you can't do it every day. But I think our open mind is what makes us great, because, you know, we can get along with other bands, other people, and I think especially jamming with these other bands we're talking about, like Trash Bag Villains, it's a lot of help, because they exposed us just as much as we're trying to do the same for them, you know, we got each other's back.
You know, I think really, we talk a lot about stuff that people go through that normally, I guess you wouldn't talk about, but everybody encounters it at some point, and it's all real. It's not lies. We're not sitting there like listening to somebody else, okay, we're gonna write this because that sounds cool. This is stuff that we went through, like, growing up, so I think people can relate to that.
Yeah, a lot of the lyrics in my songs, they're really about me, and thank Cody, because eventually I had to get away from that, because I keep singing about myself, because I used to smoke a lot of methamphetamine, and I was on the streets, and I was really out to lunch.
Now he does heroin.
Tragedy brings good music.
Yeah, that's
the heroin.
Ultimately,
Don't ever do meth. Don't ever do meth, dude. Heroin's where it's at. You want to write badass songs and win Battle of the Bands, heroin is what you got to do, not meth. Don't do meth.
And that's very true, because anybody who follows the drug addict scene knows that heroin made a big comeback, and
Yeah.
we're not here to talk about
Heaven
drugs.
Drive doesn't condone this.
But a
by
lot
the
of my
way.
music
Minnie
is about
doesn't.
drugs, we don't condone it. It just happens where we're from. You know, it's a big epidemic, and it's FFL, it's Fuck for Life, it's out. And you know when somebody's out to lunch, you know, their eyes are rolling behind their head. You know.
Well, I like what your brother said here about tragedy brings good music, and I totally
It
agree
does.
with that.
It totally does.
It
People want to
does.
listen to that.
And not always. I mean, it's not that you need tragedy to bring good music, but you know, it's definitely something that is there, and it helps. Yeah, it adds. It definitely does. So
Brings
you
truth
can't
to
ignore
life.
it. You can't ignore it. Absolutely. So, guys, is there any like last things here we want to shout out to the viewer before we go?
Yeah,
before we
I got
end
a
here?
couple, for sure.
Absolutely.
Yeah, put it on Richard. He's
Yeah,
got
come here.
next.
Talk to me real quick. I want to thank my friend Trent that runs Slaboratory.
Oh yeah, show him the shirt.
Slaboratory, check it out. These guys?
Yeah.
See my shirt? These guys are awesome. They gave us a good shot with this band called Torches and Triggers, and my friends from Skipjack from San Diego.
Yeah.
A lot of love in San Diego. I love you guys. We look forward to doing some shows soon. Skipjack has a bunch of shows coming up with like Guttermouth, Strung Out, Good Riddance. I'm jealous. But for real, dude. Thank you, Trent.
Yeah, we met Trent.
I can't mention enough though. Really, Trash Bag Villains and Grand Scoble, you guys need to check those guys out. They're awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And again, thank you,
I
Rick
agree
and
with that,
Gilligan,
viewers.
Gilligan's
He's talking to
Barbecue
you.
Islands. I'm gonna spend that $200 at the strip club tonight, man. Thank you.
We were hoping you'd spend it on like, equipment and.
He's
Nah.
we're
No,
not-
studio and whatnot.
I'm going to Romoland,
Like-
to the pink house in Romoland. I'm getting some dope. That's it.
Well, I'm glad you guys are here. We're having a fun tonight. Speaking of fun, my beer is just about gone there, and I believe we have another Autumn Spice.
Yeah.
AJ, would you be so kind?
Bring on the wicks.
By the way, guys, AJ and I are drinking the Autumn Spice from Wick's Brewing Company. We love it. It's awesome. They serve it to you with maple syrup and a sugar, cinnamon, rim, whole thing going on. It's excellent either way. And next week, they have a big Halloween party, so if you're looking for something to do Halloween, stop by Wick's. They have a really fun party going on. They do it every year. A lot of fun. It's hard to get those labels off, right? I'm like, beer me,
Use your
beer me.
teeth, man.
You gotta seal it in the nectar.
Anyhow, I do have to remind you guys, we have some fun stuff coming up. The Halloween Punk Rock Show at Mission Tobacco Lounge, October 28th. That's this Wednesday, guys. It's coming up quick. The month just flew by. But we have this pumpkin here to remind you that it is Halloween time. So it's the 28th at Mission Tobacco Lounge. Starts at 9 p.m. Got Walking Toxins, Gutter Sniper Billy, Antisocial, Cannibal Madman, and the last gang. It's going to be off the hook, guys. It's going to be epic, if I may say so.
Oh, man.
Absolutely. So don't miss that one, guys. It's at Mission Tobacco Lounge. It's a free show.
This one's tough,
Free.
bro.
Why miss it? It's free. You can't beat it. Awesome drink specials, great cheap beer, 21 plus though. So
Mission Tobacco
Don't bring
Lounge
your
has some
younger
awesome sound to set up too.
Yeah, this sounds great there, dude. We had so much fun playing at the Mission
That's the
Tobacco.
best. Let's put that on video.
Well, yeah.
we're still trying to open the other growlers. Some of those
Here,
they're sealed up good. You know it's gonna be fresh
Don't
when
cut
you drink
yourself
it.
with it, but go ahead.
Absolutely. Man, it's getting hot in here. We have another one, Rockin' Autumn, coming up in November. A lot of good bands for that one. Zero to Hero, Trip to the Morgue, Kittenhead, BFMS. Unfortunately, Four-Headed Monsters, they are on that flyer. They did cancel. They're having some troubles, but we'll get them again soon. So we're looking to book that one, guys. So spread it around to your friends. $5 you call whiskeys till 12 a.m. Again, free show. No excuse to miss it. I'm stoked to see Kittenhead.
Oh, yeah.
Kittenhead, so cute, so fun, great sound, really hot
What
chick
are they
lead
playing?
singer.
They're chicks?
Stoked
What are
about
they
it.
playing?
Their name's Kittenhead.
Gotta be, right?
Yeah, they're I don't have, you know what, I do have the set times written down right here. We have BFMS at 9 p.m., Trip to the Morgue 9:45, Kittenhead 10:30, 10:15, Zero to Hero, and we're looking to fill that midnight spot.
Hell yeah.
For Four-Headed
BFMS
Monsters.
and Walking Toxins, those are our friends too. They're from
Fucking
Emmett.
A.
Those guys are awesome.
Out in the desert.
Totally.
You guys wanna check them out.
Absolute, badass fans, viewers are talking to you. Tune in, we're rocking out. It's gonna be a lot of fun. By the way, I don't know if you guys know this, but IDLiveTV.com has other shows that come on. Tune in on Wednesdays. There's a lot of fun shows. You got a hip hop show, you got a karaoke show, you got all kinds of fun stuff. No, the hip hop show's on a different day, but well, come in here and tell me, guys. Tell me all your shows, because we got so many shows that it's hard to keep track of. Yes, thank you for this.
Hell
It was
yeah, I
time.
have one too.
It was time. But so tune in, guys, every Friday 8 p.m. It's Everybody for Television. We're here with Out to Lunch. Any last little shout outs you guys wanna do before we go
Oh,
off here?
yeah.
Thank you guys for
I want to thank everyone who voted for us. I want to thank everybody who voted for us. Thanks a lot. We appreciate it.
Thanks, Mom.
Yeah, his mom voted for us.
My mom
Yeah.
did.
Hey,
Yeah,
David Franklin,
every vote
show
counts.
one
I
minute.
wanna throw a shout out
That's
to
my
my
son,
son.
yes.
My son Riley's watching right now. What up, man? Get your ass to bed.
Then stop pumping the cat.
It's
That's
only
why.
8:50.
Please keep me alone.
Yeah.
That's,
Thank you guys. That's lunch. You guys are a lot of
Homeland,
fun.
you know
Deal
Miss you,
against barbecue
Ronnie.
violence.
Get back here.
Ronnie, where are you at? SoCal Punk Band Review's other half.
Yeah,
Where are you
big
at, man?
vibes.
Shout out. Shout out.
Yeah. Awesome.
Thank you.
Which-
Shout out to
Brown and Company.
Well done.
and Brock the photographer. Wake Spirit. We have so many shout outs going on.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
also excited right now. It's such an epic
Drink and
moment.
drive.
Hey, it's an epic moment.
I'm
We have so
sorry.
many shout outs.
Uber.
Thank you to everyone who's involved, and thank you guys for tuning in to Epic Vibes Television every Friday, 8 p.m. on ILiveTV.com. We'll be back next week. We got a lot of fun stuff coming on. Next week, it's a surprise, so we'll let you know.
Sweet.
So Big Vibes, guys. Have a good night.
Woo!
Wicks.
Die.
Cheers.
Don't die. Go to sleep.